Alright guys, I had some great comments on one of the Rogue videos I did where I was comparing it with the Mizuno driver. Quite a fade bias for me. The Rogue Sub Zero we're talking, so sitting slightly open. So I had a few comments saying, why don't you just whack it into the draw setting? That is a good question. We're going to do it. Start indoors. We're then going to go out on the golf course, see if it makes a difference for me and if it helps this club, which is, because it's a lower spinning one, a longer club for me. Would it make it more gameable because I'm seeing a shape or being able to hit both shapes? Don't know. Let's get stuck in. Right, so I'm going to set this up and I'm just going to whack it into the draw setting. I'll drop that key as well. So we're now more upright with the club, and if you think about this, as I change the lie, it's going to start pointing the loft in different directions, but with a club with this loft, it's only going to be very incremental, very small. But obviously you've got to think about the sole not being particularly flat, it's rounded, isn't it? So as the lie changes, the appearance of how it looks on the floor changes. That doesn't look the sit as open. So I'm just going to try and hit some standard shots, my normal, at the moment, straightish, slight draw, slight fades. I'm a bit both sides, but straightish, and see if there's any difference. Right, let's have a look at these numbers. So we're looking at the bottom numbers here. 256 average carry, longest ball 265 through the air, spinning down at 2000, launching at 13.8. 3 left, 39 right, 8.7 left and 3.4 right, and there's the shapes of shots. So you can see there's not much of draw spin axis on those, but what we need to do is get out on the golf course. So we're out on the course, Rogue in the upright setting, in the D, in the draw. What shapes can I get when I'm trying to hit target? So you don't see this hole much, this is the first. Tiny bit of room down the right. I'm going to try and straight to slightly draw it in. It definitely looks more usable down by the ball in the draw setting to me. And I've drawn that straight onto it. Not sure it's going to reach. If it does, that'll be close. Obviously the Sub Zero gives me that kind of flat, low spin ball flight, great on launch monitors. It can be good on course, it runs a long way, but does always make me feel like I can't maneuver the ball. Certainly in that draw setting there, massively less fadey in its feeling. So there it is, just over the back. Anyone who's watched my Can You Help Me With My Chipping video, if you haven't, it'll appear hopefully in a box, subject to us getting that tagged on at the end. Here we go. Wish me luck. Line mark. Probably would help if I aimed it, wouldn't it? That went over the corner of the hole. Bad chip. I know you're watching. Now I require a straight to slight fade ball. Worse, I don't want any draw, so what effects is that going to have? And that's kind of the bigger question for me. So obviously with the driver slightly down whatever breeze there is, I'm going to go straight over this corner and try and just let it drop to the right a fraction. Kind of has, pretty straight, maybe 2 yards of fade. It's a good shot. I mean, little draw, that one straight to little fade. Doing pretty good. Has to be said, this is done good. I mean, it's a draw, it's a fade. At the moment as we stand, that slight draw setting is making that tiny bit of difference. It might just take that fade setting away. while at the same time not giving me any overturns, which is something I would be worried about. Again, I'm going to go for my straight, but hoping for it to just tail down to the left. I mean, it does still want to sit open. It is a part of me trying to bring it back. And that's the thing with this. With it in this setting, I'm constantly battling the idea of it sitting or pointing left. You know, I almost would like to measure it, you know, with a kind of digital machine, to see what it does. I mean, that's just a rip. 1 yard draw, straight ball, really. So really what I'm saying is it's my perception of that draw setting. It feels like it would need more testing. Feeling like is that one going to come out left? Like when I pull it, is it going to go an extra 5, 10, 7 yards left? Which I don't want. But to be honest with you, on this test, it's that lower, flat, low spinning, sub-zero kind of shot, which I do like, but again, I still struggle when I get my low spinning one dips out the air. That issue is still there. But the draw setting absolutely is taking that fade bias away. Now, if I think that makes me better or not, again, I need to test. I played with Sub-Zero and just worked that nice little fall off into it, and I actually quite liked it. Again, it was the dropping off of the revs that stopped me from using it. But you can see, if you've got a model of club you want, I think it highlights the importance of you going and testing and getting fitted. I think it highlights the importance of what it can do. You know, I'm trying to move that ball. I reckon that's moving 5 to 10 yards max in the air in a different shape subject to what I deliver. So like, you're someone with a 15, 20 yard fade slice. Draw settings, get a lesson, do you know what I mean? But the companies don't say that, do they? They state it's for dialing in. They're saying, really, with that term, it's incremental, you're still in charge. Post comments down below. Just a short little video there. Thanks for the comments who were posting comments. Hopefully that answers some of them. Keep posting as always down there below. Any good questions, any good comments like this one, I'll always try and make a video when I've got time to give you the answers.